Alright, and welcome to the stream, everybody. We have a crew battle here, Synergy versus Regal. Two very, very good players are about to come in and just sweep everything. And overall, I'm really happy. I'm only going to have the camera on for the intermissions and for the commentary a little bit. But overall, it's just going to be the raw gameplay. That's how I roll. And I really hope that you guys like this crew battle. So both teams sending in their respective people. I think it's going to be Vemia and Raptor MK. Raptor MK is a Inkling player, and the other person, I don't actually know, which sucks because they're on my team. I don't know anybody on my team. Oh, shut down. Whoops. Shit. 1, 2, 1. Zero F9 QR. God damn it, dude. Hold on. How do I update this? Okay, cool. Oh yeah, now I get to actually like promote. Oh baby, we have a mini. Put your stuff. I forgot I needed to do.
I got you, fam.
Oh, thank you, La Hammer. Fuck, I cannot read that shit. I'm actually so ass. La Hammerada for the follow, and this is gonna be pretty good. I will be trying my best to provide the best commentary possible. Just to let you know, it's going to be cringe because I'm a cringe person, cringe individual even. But hopefully everything works out. Your Inkling, the Inkling player, I feel is gonna be at a slight disadvantage. Just because it's online. Inkling's so much better offline because of the solid movement and everything, and especially the kill confirms. The only thing I would say is pretty like good is it's a little bit more lenient with the booyah with the up throw up air, especially at later percentages, just because Wi-Fi you definitely just have to start mashing. But overall in like the Wi-Fi era, it's literally just mash v mash, and last I saw, Inkling don't have the best smashing tools, especially in face-to-face combat, close quarters combat, you know. But yeah, hello. How's your day been? Are you excited for the tournament? Are you playing in the tournament also? Or no, sorry, not tournament. Fucking crew battle. I always get them both mixed up a lot, but I'll be your host. I am Chicken Cup. I am a pit player, and that's kind of all you need. I'm not playing in this crew battle, so it's fine. Even if I was playing in this crew battle, I would mainly just make it like a big friendlies for me. I'm not good at all, though, so don't worry. I'm just promoting this everywhere. So, boom at everyone. Very, very cool. Lighthouse. Some promos. I can't promote on Team Dark Frost. That is literally my own place. Oh yeah, but thank you for the hydrate, by the way. Very good water. Thank you, thank you. we gonna be gaming. I also have to do promotions. Sorry, I'm just taking a little while just because I need to like promo fucking everywhere for my live streams. I actually get no traffic whatsoever. Okay. Now we're just waiting for this one fucking dude. SES. Gotta go down to Detroit. Okay, so Raptor, MK, and Vamia is going FD. Oh, so you don't get dehydration in the middle of the tournament? Oh, thank you. I really am scared of getting heat stroke and everything like that. But I'm really curious. What do you play actually? Herman Dad? What character do you play? Unless you are in the crew battle, like, what do you play in, like, again, what skill level do you think you are? Just because, like, do you struggle usually a lot in online tournaments, or do you like going to offline tournaments a lot more? Because I like meeting people in the Smash community. I feel like everybody should have the opportunity to play in something like a crew battle, an in-person and online crew battle. They should have the opportunity to meet the community face-to-face and online, especially talking with character discords and like how to improve. And wow, Vemia is literally taking forever just to get in. But yeah, very fantastic job banning PS2. Nobody likes PS2, so don't worry. And yeah, everybody's just pinging currently in the online server. Yeah, hey, get in here. We have to play right now. Overall, crew battle, pretty sick. We had the Southern California Collegiate Crew Battle the other day that I saw and oversaw like my small freshman friends play, and it's just so different just because in an online crew battle you're kind of just all in a call, just like alone, kind of like cheering a little bit but just kind of talking to yourselves, whereas in an offline crew battle, holy shit, there is trash talking everywhere, but everybody's already is friends, right? So people don't take it too seriously. There is trash talk. It does get serious, and it's really cool. Why is your camera still slightly smushed? What do you mean? It's slightly smushed just because I just turned off the overlay, and once the game does come in, I just boop, Chicky Cup's gone. Well, hello, old visual. Welcome back. Currently, we're waiting for these two players to come in. Why are they taking so long? Yeah, I swear, if the arena closes down again because of inactivity, I'm actually gonna be so sad. I got called in the middle. I just got done with work, got texted by the president of the esports team saying, "Hey yo, I need you to stream right now," and I'm just like, "Oh my gosh, fine, I will." Speaking of which, I need to promote on my Twitter also. Oh, and on, oh yeah, I could just do it on here. Oh my god, they're finally in. Twitter. Okay, So, I don't know why this dude is taking so fucking long. Oh my god. SCS. SCS update. Gotta go all the way over to... Where's Detroit? Yes, Detroit. Alright. So, Tyler, finally happy that we got our guy coming in. And now we're just finally going back into the game of Super Smashy Bros. Discord, video capture, yes. So, we gone. Inkling versus Meta Knight. So this is very interesting just because Meta Knight has a lot better of a dash speed and a lot more forward gameplay than Inkling. Inkling, what they would want to do is they kind of want to... Oh wait, this is a lag test actually. Lag test from both players. The arena won't close now. He's from Chile. Okay, wow. This is a SoCal versus Chile, I think. I wasn't sure, like, am I supposed to have the timer set at unlimited? Or should I have kept it at 7 minutes like the usual singles? But yeah, Synergy versus Regal. Alright, can we start? There ain't no way this is taking so long. Oh. I think one of the players needs to like reset their controllers or like their Joy-Cons or something. And overall, I don't know, Meta Knight versus Inkling, it's really hard for the Inkling to really do anything just because Meta Knight's able to just outrun, out-damage, and like put the linear game plan of dash attack into ladder or dash attack into disadvantage into random F smash. It's gonna be really, really hard for Inkling to do really anything about that. The only thing I could really see them doing is back air into run a grab or like back air into like a roller read. But anyways, getting into the game, we got Regal versus Synergy. Alright, starting off on Final Destination. Both players, again, doing a small button warm-up. And we're actually getting into it. Fantastic job into the small conversions, 30% already on the Meta Knight. Really just backing off right there, trying to go towards... Wait, actually, I really like how the Inkling's playing. I was really confused on why the Inkling kept using Splatter Shot, but the Splatter Shot has so much of a buff and it's so long range that it's just so hard to deal any damage like at all from the other opponent, just because you're gonna be trapped in shield stun, and since you're trapped in like locked in your shield, it's really okay, how long am I gonna have to hold this until I am able to do anything? But fantastic job trying to use the dimensional cape, but unfortunately dimensional capes in way too much end lag into roller up smash, and I believe Regal takes the first stock. Oh, shoot. I almost changed the wrong one. So Synergy down 1 stock. And almost trying to get the cheeky ledge trap option with the fall down there, and actually reads him with the roll. Fantastic job with the F smash skin. That's what I kind of mean. Both these characters, since it's Wi-Fi and it's really hard to really do anything, they just kind of have to buffer all their options to try to hopefully kill the other person. F-tilt to get him out of there, and tries to anti-air him with a up air after setting up with that splat bomb. Nothing just yet, and now both players playing fantastic neutral, trying to wait. And Amenity able to scout out that splat bomb, trying to catch him with that up air, and got him with that tornado. Fantastic back air, get him off stage, and this is where the edge guard starts. As long as Amity is staying relatively close to the ledge, they could just fall down neutral B, fall down neutral air, but you could really see Jenny being able to be very careful with how they're recovering. And wow, snipes him with the splat bomb. It has no jumps, and that's going to be another stock for Synergy down. Fantastic job from Jenny. Up a stock, but could they keep the momentum? Tries the back air, but unfortunately trades, and that's kind of what I mean by Splattershot. Splattershot is very annoying to play against just because of all those multi-hits. Everybody and like their mom hates multi-hits in this game, and great conversion, the up air into the forward air, the neutral air into forward air, nothing too much, and actually that should be it. Fantastic job. One too many dimensional capes, and that's kind of what I mean by in online you kind of have to buffer a lot of your moves, and because of that you had to fully go through and commit with your dimensional capes. You can't really cancel, you don't really have that many mix-ups, and because Roller's so good at catching a lot of lingering moves, it's just so hard for anybody to do anything else. But Raptor MK taking a stock at least, and that's kind of what I mean. Raptor, he played good. However, again, too many committal options, especially on the neutral, on the down B. A little bit too many dropped edge guards, and again, it's very hard just because of the lag. I would say that could be like a fine John to do, but you have to understand that when you're trying to grab the kill at sub 100%, you're not going to be doing too well. Why can't players just play neutral all the way up until like 150 and then take the stock with a very uncommittal option? You could do that, and then you could slide in once or twice like the cheese stock at 50% ladder or bridge combo, or like random F smash to catch like the landing roll or anything like that. But overall, fantastic job from Regal so far. Now, we're just waiting for our next people to come in. Oh wait, it's after the game. Get to bring back Squishy Cup. Uh-huh. But yeah, how's your guys' days? I'm just over here chilling.
I got you, fam.
Oh, thank you, Sam Jam. Wait a minute, Sam Jam. I remember you following me before also. What happened? I thought you already followed my my account, because I do really remember that name, and I think there's only one Sam Jam in the world. But it's a little difficult in this situation. What do you do to counterpick the Inkling? Because Inkling's gonna be fast. You really don't want to deal with the roller at all, because that's very annoying, especially to play against. But I feel like a character that's very uncommittal in their damage would be very good against Inkling. Somebody like an Olimar, somebody like Game & Watches, or especially a projectile heavy character, somebody like Toon Link that has very high damage and very easy kills, especially with the up B at the ledge, but also is able to just linear arrow into like whatever, right? But yeah, thank you for the follow again. Or sorry, not again, but thank you for the follow. You know, you're doing God's work. You're helping out small streamers everywhere. SCS. Let's see where they ban. So looks like we are sending in. yeah, we're sending in Hunter. I do not know what they play, but I feel like a character that would do very well against Inkling is a smaller character with a lot more projectiles. So again, like I said, Toon Link, Young Link, possibly even Villager and stuff. That'd be very, very annoying. But we're getting into the game. 2 stocks left on the Inkling. And let's see how much damage Vemia can do. But Sora versus Inkling, this is a matchup that I don't really see too often, just because Sora's main thing to play against is having a very high combo potential. Or Sora has a very high combo potential on every cast in the game, right? However, he's really, really hard to stop and catch Inkling, like, if at all, just because of the dashes around going, especially inside of the ground, and it's just so hard for Sora to do anything. But fantastic job waiting on that splatter shot to end before grabbing, and actually getting the damage right now, 69% after the 2 up airs. And that's going to be something really, really hard, in my opinion, for Inkling to play against. If Inkling does not stop moving around, they're gonna just get hit by Sora's side B over and over, and that's like what, 15, like 20% damage. Almost gets the forward air into up smash conversion, but after the fall down air dodge, what I really would want to see is the Sora able to forward air, wait, and then tech chase, then up smash, because that's gonna be fast enough. Counter's not gonna be doing it at 150, but fantastic falling off edge guard. Regal's stock is going to be 16 to 15, and we're real, like, if you're Synergy right now, you're really hoping that Prowler just puts it away, you know? Actually is able to fantastically wait all that way down, stalling so much. This isn't going to do it yet, but 2 missed techs. Like, come on, man. Like, you missed the first one, the game's just like, you know what? That's alright, you're Sora, you're our favorite boy, but 2 missed techs? Come on. You can't be doing that. A chicken fuck stream. This is a chicken fuck stream after this crew battle, okay? I am hosting this crew battle from Regal versus Synergy. And, you know, just sit back and watch some good Super Smashy bros. I could run predictions, also. I could have ran predictions. But both players coming in. Oh, fantastic jab block into down smash. Nothing just yet. Stop trolling, dude. I am trolling. Wow, the instant lag, dude. If you really want the win and stuff like that, just like go up to your mom and dad, like in the house, just say like, hey, start microwaving something, or like start like using the bathroom or something just to end it. But this is getting very, very close. Jenny, if they take the stock, they do so much damage, maintains the lead. But if Prowler takes the stock, then they're kind of really back in the game. Fantastic job just waiting out that roller with the back air. You could kind of see, like, you know, back against the corner, getting kind of antsy. And, you know, that's what happens. If you get antsy and you try to just roller in or dash attack in, you're gonna eat a back air. Yeah, speaking of predictions, slash prediction, and that's gonna be, oh shoot. Ugh, how do I change it? Okay, start prediction, that's gonna be Regal wins and Synergy. Yeah, and then the time to put that in, I'm gonna give you guys all 1 minute. 1 minute to who wins. Yeah. Alright. Go, everybody. Predict. You guys have channel points to spend. But yeah, Synergy down 1 stock against Regal, and Regal has a counter pick. This is gonna seem really hard to come back against, just because, you know, the other person's gonna come in, extra stock, able to have their counter pick, able to have their comfort pick, especially counter picking the character against Sora. But it does not matter, you know? It doesn't matter because if, at the end of the day, if you get outplayed, you get outplayed. Wow, 22k on Regal. Alright, minute's over. But yeah, overall, how's your guys' days going? Because, like, my day, it was, I woke up, I did a lot of work. I did what I was supposed to do today, like, that was due by, like, the end of the week or something like that. Hopped on, want to play video games. But yeah, stay woke. Who was trolling in that sense? Was I trolling? Was Prowler trolling? Kinda chilling at the moment, yeah. I'm super chilling at the moment. I really want to, after this, I'm probably gonna, like, have, like, a be right back and go, like, get some food before I come back. Maybe I could, like, order some DoorDash. Maybe I could DoorDash some Chick-fil-A. Yeah, I'll probably order some Chick-fil-A and then just play on stream while I'm eating. Just like have an open arena or something like that, or like play like Arknights. I'm still oh yeah, there's a new banner for Arknights, by the way, where it's like 5 new characters for me personally. So I'll probably switch over to Arknights, have it so it's like, oh yeah, if you guys want 1 sub equals 1 pull. So I'd be wasting my money on that. Should have done this for September though. September was pretty cool. But we getting in on this, we have Paxton versus Prowler. Prowler the Sora, Paxton the... I don't even know who he plays or who they play. And one of the things that I've heard from this team is that Raptor has D-Dog. So Ice Climbers, I don't know, pretty hard to play against. And wow, putting up the Ken versus Sora. So this is going to be really 50-50. If Sora's able to just play super lame and spam every single magic under the sun to keep him out, then Ken can't really do anything. Ken has a very huge spacing limitation. Whereas for Sora, he has so much damage and so much juggle potential. And what could Paxton do? Like Hadoken here and there, but he kind of needs the Sora to go in with a very unsafe side B, a very unsafe neutral or anything, so that you could get the down tilts into Shoryus, so you could get the down tilts into the strong forwards. And fantastic job just mixing up how many times you do the side B, and Paxton playing very slow right here, the double Hadoken coming out there to answer some of that chip damage. And that's kind of like what I mean. But fantastic job just waiting, catching the air dodge, and is this going to be it? No, actually. Does not opt to go for any extended damage, such as like a short hop down air. And wow, the freeze comes out, gets him back into middle stage, and this is going to be kind of hard for Prowler to do anything right now with that very unsafe side B. Fantastic job from Paxton. Playing so cool, not wanting to drop shield or do anything, and actually just playing so patient. And yeah, right now you can kind of see Paxton's game plan is, I'm gonna stand back and I'm gonna wait for the Sora to come and interact with me. What you should do as Sora is you should not interact at all. You should kind of stay away, spacing out with down tilts and especially forward airs. And speaking of forward air, taking that stock with the forward air, fantastic edge guard, keeping it relatively close. One stock for Prowler, 2 stocks for Paxton. This could go either way as long as Prowler plays very slow. Fantastic job using the freeze, catching him with the up tilt, fantastic air dodge coming back down, and just playing so careful. That was the stock in my opinion, just because the unsafe dash attack is able to get punished by like a up tilt Shoryu and up tilt extended into Shoryu, and this is kind of what I mean. When Paxton and any type of Shoto character approaches, they kind of just fold, and all they're really doing is whiff punishing right now. And this is so important for Prowler to realize, because right now you can kind of see the unsafe side B coming in, the unsafe forward airs coming, and actually he's doing very good playing back and spacing out because he is planking on the side of the ledge. Because he's planking, it's essentially the same thing as, hey, approach me, approach me, approach me. And because not a lot of people are comfortable playing on the ledge to trap people, they're just getting hit with chip damage. Like the fall off up air, so huge. And wow, tries to go up and Shoryu. I did see that little spark, and actually catches him. Tries to read the air dodge down with an up smash, and this is actually so close. Tries to roll in Shoryu, nothing just yet. Misses the thunder, and wow, that's a fantastic job from Prowler, understanding like, oh my gosh, this is so scary, I have to air dodge down. Paxton accidentally dropping it, and 150 damage. A back throw could do it for Paxton for this stock, and actually just so scared. That's kind of what I mean by once your back is in the corner, you definitely don't want to do an offensive option, because if you do an offensive option, you're just gonna get run into a back air, just like last game when what Prowler was doing against that. I think it was. Who did he? Oh yeah, against that Inkling. And Regal / Paxton saying, you know what? I'm gonna do the same thing to you. I'm gonna keep you in the corner, and I'm gonna wait until I back air you until you approach me. But overall, that's like the game plan for Ken and Ryu. Ken and Ryu is, if you approach me, you definitely have to know 100% that if you approach them, they're gonna either hit you away or they're gonna punish you out of shield, right? With the down tilts and everything. So you have to have your shield pressure game literally on point. If you do not have your shield pressure game at all, or if you don't know how to space, or if you don't know how to really ice them out for them to approach you so that you could just like continue to hit them, you're just gonna get washed by them. That's why you see Nito, whenever he goes Ken, he just kind of just walks back and forth and waits till you do anything. When you see Bro Ken play, they always do the random Shoryus, but because they know that it's so hard to punish and people want to go in at the wrong time to try to punish those short Shoryus, he's just able to do it again to just catch them out. People might say it's mashing, but in my opinion, it's baiting people out with like purposely whiffing a move to try to get them to be antsy, to try to punish something that's actually not punishable. So, fantastic job by Paxton, and in my opinion, to really counterpick against a Ken, you would need a slower player, somebody that is able to play as, okay, either you need to play against somebody slower, somebody more range, or somebody that's able to just like box out the Ken and Ryu. So somebody like Ike would be fantastic in my opinion against Ken and Ryu, just because Nair on shield actually unpunishable even for Ken and Ryu. That's like an instant shield into up B for the Ike. Another character that would do very good would be Mega Man, to play a little bit more slow, have so much more range, and just say, yeah, you can't really put out your Hadokens at all. And again, if you want somebody that could just out damage and outperform the fighter, you just go Zero Suit Samus, or you go Sheik, or you go Pokemon Trainer, and just say, you know what, fuck you, you die. But yeah, Leaf is coming in now with the Ridley on Final Destination, 12-14. And this is something that I definitely like to see. Leaf, a very good player, able to utilize the Nair really well, especially spacing on shield. But the problem is Ridley being a big body and a lightweight, homie's already basically at kill percent. And the unsafe Nairs is definitely gonna be very, very bad. Tries to catch him with a rising forward air, nothing just yet, and the down air trying to catch out any aggressive options. And the thing is, you definitely have to go up there and edge guard, But it doesn't matter for Ridley. Ridley, you're able to just sit down there, use your F tilt, and it's just so hard to do anything. And what is happening? There ain't no way. There ain't no way that just happened.
No contest.
There ain't no way that that just happened. So what do we do on that? Does Leaf lose a stock? Do they replay the game and Regal gets that stock back? Or do they just say like, okay, yeah, sure, we'll be homies, we'll give you that stock and stuff like that, but that's gonna be the first offense. But that's actually tragic. Nintendo Online moment, actually. So either what they could do is they could restart this match, or they could automatically give a stock to Leaf. In my opinion, what they could do, or what I would do, is I would restart the match, have a warning, and just know like, okay, yeah, they'll get like, they'll just be in advantage. He died before it lagged, so that stock is still gone. Okay, that stock should already still be gone. We have the video evidence. However, that means that Leaf would also lose a stock because of the lag. So yeah, I would personally say Regal loses stock. Lag happened after it ended. And then, could somebody tell me? No, Karma doesn't lose stock. Also, sir, it's not me, dude. I don't know what you mean, dude. You're the only one outside, and I'm surprised that Karma does not lose a stock, just because that is the lag did happen after the stock was taken. And yes, you could argue that, oh, it messed up the recovery. There was no way Ken could recover from that, right? And even if you play the rulebook and say like, oh my god, it lagged, like, it still lags, so he can't lose a stock. Still happened after it. RJ's correct. But I don't make the rules here. I'm just, you know, a streamer. I don't know. I don't know anything about it. This is just my personal opinion, okay? You guys could say anything you want, but that's just what I think, but everybody could do any other rule. I shouldn't have any say in it. But yeah. Oh well. But it really depends. If the Ken loses a stock, that means the Ridley has to lose a stock also. That's what I mean. Okay. So both players just getting back to their respective stock, their respective percent counters. So I think that's like 43% and 80%, right? Yeah. And oh wait, we're actually back. All right. Fantastic. Okay. Big Chicky Cup fan. Ooh, thank you. just a Chicky Cup fan. All right, both players kind of like going over, seeing what's up. But yeah, unfortunately, yeah, there was a very weird thing that happened. I would want a government official to come in. I want the President of the United States, Joseph Biden, to come in and give us the ruling. There you go. But yeah, anyways, start at 51. But yeah, everybody's having fun. I want everybody to have fun. It's I don't know anything about the rulebook. If anybody wants to educate me on the rulebook in Twitch chat, I am welcome to read it out and just like understand like, okay, I might make a mistake, I might not make a mistake. It is what it is. So both players kind of going over. Karma, fantastic fall off backer, just utilizing the mobility from that character, and just like such the fast hitbox, the fast hitboxes actually. Backer super fast. And wow, the backer trades back and forth. But what I am seeing right now is after each interaction of shield pressure, it's just instant backer, instant attack, instant anything, and that's definitely not what you want to do. Like, especially as Ken and Ryu, just because as that character, you definitely want to reset the neutral, and especially don't have like the jumping out of game option, especially a character that just spams neutral out of shield, right? So playing against somebody like that, or playing against somebody that basically wants to say Pokemon, which is like, oh, I hit your shield, then you hit my shield, then I hit your shield, until like somebody eventually like shield pokes or somebody eventually hits. When you understand and finally see that that pattern is happening, the first person to deviate from that and to actually just wait for that out of shield option, or to answer correctly with like an up smash out of shield, or with a roll away, or just like resetting neutral, you're gonna win that exchange like 9 times out of 10. So for example, if a Palutena's naring on your shield, and then let's say you're Ridley, right? Both of you guys are spamming nair out of shield. If that pattern keeps happening, the Palutena's gonna win, right? Because the nair is just so much better. So what the Ridley could do in that situation is just roll away, set away from neutral, and just don't press a button. Try to catch the other person pressing a button first, and just whiff punish that. Fantastic job though, playing the pace of the game really well with these nair out of shields, especially with these back air out of shields. Eventually hit the Ken player, and you know, that's just how it goes. Sometimes you're just too late on recognizing that pattern, and then you just get dunked on, unfortunately. But very, very nice job taking out the Sora. But yeah, Kebab, how have you been? It's been a while. How's everybody been, actually? If you guys have a gripe with my commentating and stuff like that, just let me know. If you guys want me to shut up, you guys could just tell me, and I'll just, like, you know, be quiet for a little bit more of the game. If you guys want me to increase my loudness and stuff, I could do that. And yeah, I'm doing very well. I just got off of work. I got called in to basically run this crew battle stream right when I got out of work, and I was like, you know what, I'm already streaming. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stream this crew battle. Afterwards, I'm going to play a little bit of games, then take a break, and then go back to streaming. Ooh, Muja, what's good, baby? You guys get a... There you go. Sorry if it's a very, very loud, but I do have a soundboard. Derek, is this Synergy Burst crew? Yes, this is the Synergy Burst crew battle. I am not in the Synergy Burst crew battle, but I am the streamer. I actually took off all my sponsorship tags and stuff everywhere, so like I didn't want to put Glitch in, I didn't want to put Dark Frost in and stuff like that, just because this is a whole different other org, and you know what, they get me for like 9 times out of 10. So if anybody wants me to host anything like that, I personally won't put any like ads or anything on. So there you go. But wow, Ness versus Ridley, this is gonna be super, super hard for Ridley, because overall for Ness, they have higher priority with dash attack and forward air. They have higher mashing potential with the nair, especially out of shield, and especially just boxing range, or just boxing and like scrapping and stuff. But boxing actually with the range, Ridley has to play perfectly. And both players starting off with 3 stocks. Small button test, and now we get into the game. Fantastic job. Wow, reading the air dodge in with the F smash. Most Nests really like to air dodge just because of that. And no tech? Oh my gosh, actually tech. Fantastic job. Thank you for the hydrate, by the way, RJ. Yeah, I was gonna say that was a fantastic first stock from Leaf to Ridley, and this is actually so hard trying to get the down air. Unfortunately does not. The PK Fire is starting to come up right now. That's one thing, having such a strong projectile as PK Fire, as PK Thunder, especially against Ridley's really horrendous disadvantage, is so hard. 9 times out of 10, you should, you know, kind of just stall on ledge against the Nesses. You should utilize a little bit more get-up attacks here and there if you know that they're always wanting to yo-yo, but again, that's few and far between. If it's a good Ness, then they know that you would want to get up attack, and then they could just hold shield and then up smash you. But fantastic job. the back air is coming in. Back air is basically budget Arsene back air if you really think about it, if you really look at the frame data and the damage. Fantastic tech again. A third tech from Leaf, but that's so unfortunate. If you kind of really see, wow, what is that DI? Bermuda Triangle DI. I also like to call that the SoCal DI, baby. We do be DIing away for our homies. But yeah, a lot of dropped edge guards. This is not what we really want to see from a lot of people like on this team. But if you are Regal, you're just like, yes, keep dropping these. I'm gonna get so much damage off. I'm gonna do so much against you. Put you in a combo. Put you in the put you basically in the blender for Ness. And wow, actually tries to go for the PK Thunder 2. Tries to. What is Leaf doing? Leaf tries to go off for a cancel up B there. And yeah, you have to be really careful with PSI Magnet right after Ness sucks any projectile in, especially, or no, it sucks in like specifically energy-based projectiles. They can instantly do anything. Tries to cover the landing with the F smash, but the air dodge, very good. Double jump forward air, or sorry, double jump up air and dash attack. This Ness has very, very good edge guards, and that's just so scary. If Ness just opts to full hop instead of doing his regular short hop down air, that would have costed Leaf the game with all those down airs, but unfortunately, gets back aired for his troubles trying to get up from ledge, and you can kind of see a pattern here in these crew battles. It's, oh hey, I need to get off from ledge, or hey, I need to get out of the corner as fast as possible to run in and kill. And you know, it just happens, unfortunately. You try to move too fast, you try to go with like the pace of the game that the other person is very comfortable with, you're just gonna get hit just because of the flow of battle. In my opinion, what separates out like good players from great players, especially for good players know how to play their pace of the game really, really well, and if they get into that rhythm, they're able to take out any top player, right? But a great player is able to navigate the tempo of the match and then turn that tempo to the match into something that they're more comfortable in, or they're just so much better than the other person that they're able to outperform the other person in their tempo of the match. So for example, somebody very nair happy or very defensive happy, such as Leaf, it's really hard to play against the outer shield game, the back and forth, just because you're just gonna die getting caught by the end lag or like trying to land, right? However, if you stall yourself in the air for a little bit longer and you wait out the forward smash at the end, you're never gonna see them go in for a rising neutral. You're never gonna go see them go for like a rising up air and stuff, because that's too fast of a game plan that they're comfortable with. With vice versa with the Ness, you could kind of see them back off really, really far out and only kind of really go in when you're in forward air range, when you're in PK fire range, and those are like the only two real things. And then once the advantage does get going, that's when both these characters move really, really fast. Trying to navigate this in a crew battle is very scary just because you don't want to lose at all and you don't want to give the other person a chance to play their game plan. My advice to everybody playing in this crew battle for Regal and for Synergy is don't think of this as a crew battle. Just think of it as singles. Just play how you would in singles. If you would want to go for the crazy stuff in singles, you should. If you're uncomfortable playing in your own shoes, in your own game plan, then that forces you to play like as against their other person or in a tempo that you aren't used to. And again, if you're not comfortable playing in that type of tempo because you're too scared, you're gonna get hit. Bro, Elvis, hi. I've noticed you. And no, I am definitely not stepping on your turf. They asked me, Leaf asked me because you said no. That's the thing. These guys asked me to play in their crew battles. These guys asked me to stream and stuff like that, alright? But I'm just busy. That's the thing. I'm just super busy. I'm gaming here. But yeah. Why are you going to sleep so early? Are you in Mexico right now? Because you said you're 100,000 miles away. Or sorry, like I don't know what España means because I think either you're in Spain, which is in Europe, or if you're in Central America, which is in Central America. He's in Spain. Wait a minute, I always thought Elvis was like part Italian. He looks like somebody that's from Italy also, with like the way he like his demeanor and the way he dresses sometimes. Pain with the S. We do miss him already. But yeah, Muja, how's your practices been going, especially with your Rob and your new Min Min? Oh baby, Kazuya Mishima. Kazuya versus Ridley on FD. This could be either very good or very bad. So what Leaf, in my opinion, needs to do is Leaf needs to play as the boxer in this case. He needs to use a lot more down tilt to stuff out the Electric Wind Godfist and especially the instant dashes, because the thing is, yes, instant dash is technically invincible, but there's no way that anybody, even online, could get the perfect angle and the perfect range where the whole thing is safe. And fantastic job, fantastic. Rising forward air tries to go for additional edge guard, unfortunately does not. And you can see the electrics coming in, the soft hit Nair coming in, and just saying, you know what, I'm just gonna EX command grab you. You have to be very careful on wake up option against Ridley, and fantastic back air coming in, trying to box out of the corner again as the Kazuya. But the difference between Kazuya and other characters is even though boxing out of the corner is usually bad just because you're met with the back air like in that scenario, usually Kazuya is able to have the tools, especially with the Electric Wind Godfist, that the risk reward is just, you know, a lot better. And this should be it. Fantastic job. Unfortunately dropping that 0 to death, or dropping that first kill confirm, but Leaf being really scared is just like, you know what, I have to air dodge, I have to do everything, I can't let them get away with this. Like, you can't just be spamming air dodge like that. You have to definitely be reacting with your air dodges, reacting with your jumps, and you have to understand, like, okay, I got out of this, there's no way that this character could kill me. Even up B at that percentage, when he dropped it, wouldn't have killed, you know? So you have to just kind of wait. In disadvantage, that's what I mean also by you have to play at a different tempo, because if you're getting comboed, or if you're in a tempo where, oh hey, I have to instantly get out of the corner as fast as possible, that's the easiest one to like react to, right? Because you're going so, like, you're trying to go so fast, and you're gonna be at a predictable area, and just get back air to just get forward aired. But if you just kind of like either lay on the ground for a little bit, delay your timing, delay your roll, delay your get up attack, and especially just do your best to just reset neutral, like not so fast, but like, you know, instead kind of slow, you're gonna get out of a lot of sticky situations sometimes just because a lot of people are expecting people to play fast. Remember, in video games, in Smash Bros, and especially in fighting games, these games were made to mash, right? These games, like, I would hate to say it, a lot of people were like, no, dude, you could really separate out, like, the non-mashers from mashers. Every single fighting game is filled with mashers just because if it's such a high learning curve, the vast majority of people would not play this game. If you had to do, like, Quarter Circle and Electric Wind Godfist to just even play the game, then people would opt to not play it, you know? That's why Tekken is so popular. Tekken's so popular because it's A, very fun, and B, you get to kind of like just mash. If you don't know how to play the game and you don't know how to do like the intricate combos, you could still do 3-hit combos, you could still just press the one button, like the one funny grab move, and then you just, you know, win the game sometimes. Or you lose the game sometimes. This is kind of what I mean by like the Pokemon battle of, oh, I nair on your shield, then you nair on my shield. That's very, very 2019-esque of playstyle. Is I will sit in shield and I will nair you out of shield, and you know, play this pattern. So when people say like, oh, I used to be a top player back then, this game is so fucking different from back then. You get. But yeah, Elvis, I hope you have fun in Spain without the S. But I think Spain is like very close to... Where is Spain very close to? I know it's close to France. You should go to France. I want to go to France. I want to go travel around. I want to go to Japan. I want to go everywhere. I don't have any money though. I'm so sad. I want to be a full-time streamer, but I don't get any money for being a full-time streamer. Oh. Alright. So the bans this time are Battlefield, Yoshi's, and Smashville. So small Battlefield is open. And it's just gonna be really hard, just because, you know, they're banning stages so that you have to interact with Kazuya Mishima. Overall, just space them out. Use your down tilts. Use your forward airs. Use things that they will run into, because at the end of the day, Kazuya Mishima is like a scrapper. He needs you to interact with them, and if you just stuff them out with like a well-timed forward tilt, you always win. So something that AC or Snakes do, because they're just so slow, is when they know you're just like running in and stuff like that, they're just gonna start spamming F tilt. Like first hit F tilt to try to stuff you out, and then if you get close enough, they'll do the second hit of F tilt to try to catch you, or they'll just spam up tilt while you're dashing back and forth, because what they're trying to do is they're trying to catch you out in that, because you're not focused on whiff punishing, you're focused on going in. So that's how to beat things. If people are running at you and mashing like at you, you have to stuff them out. So running in gets beaten by stuffs. Stuffs get beaten by whiff punishing, and whiff punishing beats like getting rushed down. So that's also like another triple triad type of thing for neutral to really think about. But neutral is a lot more macro based. So there's that. Speaking of macro based, we're not gonna be playing like my range versus your range. We're not gonna be playing Smashy Bros. We're gonna be seeing 0 to deaths, baby. We're gonna see the down throw down air chains. We're gonna see the 0 to deaths. We're gonna see the electric wind god fist. We're gonna see the I'm gonna panic, so I'm either gonna nair or down be out of shield from the Luigi, or it's like, oh shoot, I can't get anywhere with Kazuya. I gotta do something else. Fantastic roll back down. This should be it. Unfortunately, does not get that damage. And wow, you can see already 3 missed grabs into death. You have to be very, very careful if you're a Luigi player, because in my opinion, Luigi's a not that good character, especially, well, okay, I say that and then like the 0 to death, because if you're a Luigi looking for 0 to death, everybody knows you're gonna go for the grab. Just just jump away from the grab. Oh my goodness, almost catches that 0 to death again, but now we get to see the Luigi neutral over here. We're going to see a lot of dash attacks, we're going to see a lot of Zares, we're going to see a lot of down tilts, I hope, because what Luigi's can do is they could run up to you, down tilt, chase into run up dash attack, or utilizing a lot of fireballs to just keep you out. Oh, that should be it. Fantastic job. Just the instant burst option from ledge that you have to very respect Kazuya Mishima. And that's going to be a 7-7, and yeah, that's it. That went really, really fast. That's kind of like what I mean by these characters. I was just talking so much about neutral. I was talking about spacing. I was talking about so many things. And then you just saw, oh, I'm going to burst option you. I'm going to grab you. I'm going to burst option you again and stuff like that. Man, what was that? But you know what? Fantastic job by the Kazuya, taking 3 stocks in total, I believe. Finishing off the Ridley, taking the Luigi down to last stock, and all the next person has to do is box out Luigi. They just have to not interact with Luigi and they have to camp him out, because this really separates out from the good Luigis that are able to play neutral and kind of just wait and just forward air you out of shield, get those small chip damages in, and then when you're least expecting it, especially when you're at 0, when you're trying to play aggressive, that's when they're gonna pivot grab and whiff punish you with the pivot, like with the pivot grab essentially. But yeah, I would play Brawl. I would love playing Brawl. But hi, Dan Listo. Are you watching Farm This Local also? Yeah. Overall, what do you guys think? So, like, Luigi is a very coin flippy character, just because theoretically that character should never win, just because like the range and the neutral with that character is very linear. It's what? Short hop or full hop Zair Fireball or Fireball Zair or something like that into run up into move, right? You could get by that with just backing off and back airing or forward airing the Fireball and Luigi at the same time. What Luigi really thrives in is that interactive state where he's in disadvantage, so he's gonna down B, or he's in advantage, you die. Like, you're basically supposed to bully him and put him in the corner for the whole time. Hey, yo, Notorious playing Phasmophobia with you guys? That would be really, that'd be a riot. So, next person being sent in is what's it called? Is an Incineroar. Their name is Bowser TNT. Okay. I think this game fucking sucks, and I still lose to garbage-ass players who play gimmick characters because I made a single mistake in the match. That's what I think. So, yes, actually. If you play in this game and you make a single mistake, we are at the top. We are at this point of the game now where everybody, like, from like the 2-2 section all the way upwards, are able to do the easy things, which is the 0 to deaths and like the 0 to 100% combos and 0 to 100% advantage states, right? So, what should you do to separate your playstyle with these other worse players? You have to out-neutral them every single time, and if you, like, drop your neutral even once and stuff like that, then it's gonna be a comparison of who has the better punish game and advantage state to just trap the other person at ledge. Because if you're good enough, if your advantage state is so good that you kill them every single time and stuff like that, all you need is 3 interactions if you really think about it, right? But if you keep dropping these interactions and these advantage state things and you fail to kill, especially even on ledge, then you need to go back to the drawing board too. But overall, this game is just super, like, unbalanced with where it's going, because it's basically asking us as players, as like higher level players, to play the part of the game that we don't like. But that's what separates out like the best of the best with like just very good players, you know. Don't approach it yet. Getting back into the game. Small button check, and wow, starting to get into it with a preemptive up air. I'm not sure if this is the game. Okay, it looks like it's the game, but it just looks like Bowser TNT definitely couldn't get off the ledge. Bowser TNT playing as a Hot Cheeto Incineroar tries to get the initial dash attack, and you could kind of see right now, Incineroar does not want to approach and do anything. Incineroar definitely just wants to play behind and just try to play whiff punishing, right? And trying to catch Luigi trying to approach at all. And Luigi is what they're doing is they're trying to also not approach. So that's kind of what you mean. You saw Incineroar try to go for like the side B just to break up this neutral pace, and he just got grabbed for it. He can't be doing that again, or else he's gonna, like, you know, get hit and he's gonna die. Fantastic job just waiting like about that, and very good job waiting to not revenge, but unfortunately could have revenged that. And wow, the forward smash to call out that preemptive up B to try to get to the ledge as fast as possible. And the Alolan Whip comes in, a lot of damage, and then just neutralizing the fireball damage. This should be it. Oh, misses the Dash up, up, V. They literally gave it to you on a silver platter and you still messed up. Oh. Even though you're on my own crew, bro. I'm just gonna say this. If you mess that up, like at that point, it's just such a feels bad because everybody is just gonna be talking about that. Oh well. It happens. Like, what part of the game we don't want to play? So the part of the game that a lot of players and a lot of, like, mid-level players that only really like advantage state don't want to play the game. They hate playing the off-stage game. They hate playing the ledge game. They hate playing disadvantage. Everybody hates disadvantage, but you have to practice on resetting neutral first instead of trying to box yourself out of the corner. Everybody wants to box themselves out of their corner to get to advantage state as fast as possible, and that's what I mean by people don't like playing certain parts of the game because they think of it as a ends rather than a means to an end, if that makes sense. They're looking at it as like, I have to play disadvantage to get to advantage state, and instead of like, oh, I need a transition from transition state, disadvantage state to the transitional state to neutral to thus play the game. They're trying to play a certain part of the game rather than playing the whole game, if that makes sense, is what I've seen from other people ask me, why do you play so lame, Derek? Why do you play so like slow off ledge? Why do you plank a lot? Why do you use your arrows to quote unquote camp even though I'm using it to get intel? I'm a very transitional heavy player. So if you stick me in a area where it's very, very much we stay in the same area for a long time, so if we only stay in neutral or we only stay in advantage or we only stay in disadvantage for a long time, I'm able to pick up patterns a lot faster, whereas if you basically transition really, really fast between me and like other things like reset neutral to soft neutral to disadvantage to soft neutral to disadvantage, like over and over again, I don't have enough time to think or adapt, and that's what a really huge problem with Pit has, and especially my playstyle. And that's something opposite of what other people have, which is they really like bouncing between different game states back and forth because that's how you get a fun match, that's how you get a fast-paced match, that's how you know, kill people at 30% with like the most stupid combos ever, right? And you know, that's what other people like about Smash Bros. But I just can't keep up. I'm an old man. Yeah, I don't want to do that. I want to scrap. Yeah, you have to. At the end of the day, you have to learn how to camp. You have to learn how to scrap. You have to basically learn how to do everything that anybody in the world would want to do. If there's a gameplay status where somebody would want to plank the whole game, you have to learn how to plank yourself, and you have to learn how to play against the plank. If you play against somebody who likes to camp, you have to learn how to camp and play against the camp. If you like somebody that likes to roll and play very defensive, like very annoying out of shield defensive, you have to learn how to play against that. FGC characters. If you play against somebody that really likes offense and pushing like buttons when they definitely shouldn't be stealing back their turn, like Sheik, like Zero Suit Samus, like Greninja, you have to learn how to change up your tempo in that advantage and neutral state, right?
I got you, fam.
Oh, thank you, by the way, Fire Falcon. I like that tag too. But getting back into this, enough with the useless tech skill knowledge of a washed up boomer. We're getting in Sonic versus Incineroar. Oh baby, this is gonna be disgusting. Because what Sonic really likes to do is, yeah, they like to go in, they like to try to rush in before anything, and if you try to stuff, like, the only real way to beat Sonic is to stuff him out by trying to use, preemptively use your neutral B or as Incineroar or like some Nair out of shield shenanigans just like this and just catch Sonic moving way too fast. Overall, to beat Sonic, you have to play in shield, and 9 times out of 10, a lot of people do not like playing in shield against Sonic. The reason why Sonic struggles against in shield damage and especially out of shield options is because the spin dash, yes, he'll be able to spin dash in and out towards you and try to like do that, but look, he has to commit to a neutral B afterwards, or he has to commit to an unsafe move afterwards, right? To keep his damage going. If he doesn't do that, you could just like out of shield option him like anytime. It's just a matter of how long do you need to hold your shield against this particular Sonic is the name of the game. And as you can see right now, the name of the game right now is, hey, I'm gonna instantly hit you out of shield, I'm gonna instantly do this and that, right? Fantastic job taking out that stock. Both players are trading a stock actually. The up smash out of shield, fantastic, and this is where all the damage comes from. Down throw, double, up air, 32% into a low and whip, 57%. That's insane. And you know the neutral B coming out, the small chip damage, almost catches the recovery with the back air. That could have done it for Incineroar. And this is kind of what I mean by Sonic really struggles to kill a little bit, especially if homie plays in shield. But if you're jumping, if you're trying to move and match Sonic's speed, you're just gonna get hit by random moves such as F smash, you're gonna get hit by F tilt, you're gonna get hit by up tilt, you're gonna hit by random grabs and stuff if you move way too much, just because he could just catch up to you. That's the thing. Oh wait, yes, I do remember you actually, Fire. We did hang out at Anime Expo. Anime Expo was super fun. But yeah, that was really interesting. According to him, he didn't have a jump, but you know, it is what it is. I have been going to so many anime conventions lately. I went to SoCal. I was told that SoCal anime was very bad, as well as I went to Anime Impulse / Anime Asian American Expo, as well as K-Play Fest. So I got to meet a lot of fantastic people, got to buy a lot of stuff. Oh yeah, I wanted to show the stream this, but like while I have all these viewers, I got a poster. Ignace got me this Inner Sailor Scouts poster, which is really cool. It looks like a Final Fantasy thing. And then I also have the Outer Sailor Scouts, so it's really cool. And I have the main character right here. Very cool. I encourage people to go to anime conventions, even though or just like conventions in general, like car meetups, anime conventions, K-pop events and stuff like that, just to like meet more people outside of like the video game and Smash community, just because you'll get like a different sense of life and you're able to just, you know, talk to so many different people, and everybody's actually interested on Smash Bros. Players if they actually don't know anything about Smash. 9 times out of 10, if you meet a vendor or an artist and stuff, they're always talking about different art communities and stuff like that, especially, and in fashion, they only talk about fashion, what to wear, what's in, what's out, and stuff like that. It's very refreshing if you talk to them for 3 hours on why Pit's bottom 10 and why Meta Knight fucking sucks at the game. Because, like, then you would have to go into, like, Meta Knight was good in Brawl, and then blah, then Mewtwo King this, and Elvis that, and Pick God this, and it's just, like, a really huge treat. And then when you sit down for dinner with, like, the vice versa, the artists, they'll be like, oh, yeah, art this, furry community that, this is why I started my brand, close this, close that, and then, you know, get more friends, get more mutuals, and grow yourself as a person. We extended by 1. Okay. Dude, I'm going to all these anime things just because it's like, I just gotta go. I'm like known around in like the anime community and stuff like that, just like as like the gamer to help like the small esports stuff. But yeah. Just saying, I think Elvis would be number 1 on PR if we all played Melee. Like, if we all played Melee, and Elvis actually worked out his hands, like, as in, like, if he stretched his hands before playing the game and not getting carpal tunnel, he would be the best at Melee. Because overall, like, those games, they take so much tech skill. Even in Smash 4, it takes, like, a good amount of tech skill compared to this game, that you actually have to stretch your hands or else you're gonna get carpal tunnel because you're just, like, you know, just holding a GameCube controller for 9 hours straight, playing, fucking Sheik versus Roy, or, like, in Brawl, like, Meta Knight versus, like, Olimar, or something like that. Roy #1 on PR. Roy #1 on IE PR. Number like top like 10 on SoCal PR, because SoCal PR people would be like Mango, would be Nut, it would be S2J, it would be you know, those like crazy people. It would be Kadoran, dude. I hate it. I almost beat Kadoran at one of my tournaments that I went to for SoCal, and he hit me with the forward throw tipper F smash. It was actually insane. Also, we did increase the thing by 1, so it's gonna be Regal has 6 stocks. And we, Synergy, have 8. Yeah, all them dudes are SoCal. So Mango lives in, Mango used to live at Norco area, but now he lives in, like the La Mirada area. I think it's called, it starts with an N. S2J used to live in Redlands, and he used to go to UCR for a lot of tournaments and stuff. Fiction graduated from UCR. Franz is going into college, and he's like in the Inland Empire area in Temecula. We have Venalox, which is pretty good. We have Nut, who's in Long Beach. We have Kadoran, who's in Irvine. We have Captain Faceroll, who's in Irvine. We had Kira, who is in Irvine. We had CPU, who is in Irvine. We'd have, we had Squid, who is in Irvine also. Let's see. We had Lucky, who lived in LA. We have, who else did we have? We had, there was a really good Peach player that I forgot that we had. Well, yeah, we had Mac D, who lived in Orange County. We had, who else? I don't know. Everybody lived in SoCal for a while. Like, Mewtwo King lived in SoCal for a while, and Hungrybox moved to SoCal for a little while. Maybe I'll look up the SoCal PR. SoCal Melee PR. Rankings. Yeah, so we have the old people that like I really like playing with. We had Fly Amanita. He was a math professor at UC Riverside. We had Eddie Mexico for a long time. We had A Rookie, the Mario player. Hugs. Okami BW was one of my favorite players ever to watch, because he was like basically the Sheik that nobody like really remembered, but he was very good. He was like Nut. Tafakins lived here. I don't know. There's just like so many people that I grew up around, especially in the Melee scene, that was just like, man, I'm getting my ass beat. Anyways, enough about Melee, enough about the old man stories. We're getting in here, Sonic versus Robin. This is really important because how Robin operates is they love to set up and they love to play the out of shield game, especially with Levin Sword. So that's one fantastic thing that I could see about this counter pick, is that whenever Sonic goes in, especially unsafe on shield, because, you know, everything on Sonic is unsafe on shield, especially Spin Dash. That's just like an instant free nair out of shield, and especially in the Spin Dash, Sonic cannot get through the Arc Thunder as well as the Arc Fire. This is kind of like one of those characters that is a setup, but it's a stuffing out character. If you try to rush the Robin's gonna stuff you out with not F-tilt, but like dash attack, Arc Fire, Arc Thunder, and the Levin Sword forward air and nair out of shield. That's just going to be really hard to do anything, so what you have to do is you have to rush Robin down before they could really do anything, right? Either that, or you have to play in a range where they feel really uncomfortable with pulling out a magic or a item, like Arc Fire and stuff, like outside the range of that, and then just punishing with a full hop nair over the arc fire to just hit him. And fantastic job shield poking with that neutral B, but he has his work cut out for him. Any up air, any confirm could do that, and that's what I mean. Fantastic job stuffing out that down air with an up air. Oh yeah, and that's what I mean, just stuffing out the recovery, just being a thorn in Sonic's side, and wow, fantastic job cleaning up those last 2 stocks from Sonic. And yeah, just the out of shield play from Robin was fantastic. Playing in neutral, they understood, hey, he really wants to dash around neutral B and get everywhere as fast as possible. Why don't I just, you know, put this relatively long-lasting sword out and he'll run into it. And that's really what I mean by you have to put, like, that's how you beat quote-unquote rush-down characters. Because when they do that preemptive option, you kind of just have to preemptively strike them also because you know that they're going to run into it. But yeah, fantastic job keeping this crew battle very, very close, and you know, they might have regretted extending their crew battle just because they could have really just had this as a you know, last hit game, you know. But at the same time, Robin is very, very counter-pickable. What I mean also by characters who lose, who like try to preemptively strike, you could just whiff punish them if you're like fast enough and you're just like sitting outside of the range. Or if they're setting things up, you could just hit them with a small, weak projectile. That's why I feel like Pit really wins against Robin. They do very good against Snake and Rob, and they just outright beat Hero, just because Hero is a very preemptive character. They're just gonna fish for menu items, and then you're gonna run in, and then they know that you're gonna run in, so they preemptively strike you, and then they're just gonna F-tilt you. It's gonna be really annoying, gonna box you out, dash back, grab you, just whiff punish you, and then just play like a very slow camping game. Old Man Stories in Melee, Feast of Wind Mages with Steve. I mean, yeah. Old Man Stories, old man at the ye old tournaments around Verdugo, around everywhere. Oh yeah, Bizarro Flame also used to live in SoCal, but now... Wait, no, Bizarro Flame still does live in SoCal. Bizarro Flame lives in, like, the Glendale area as, like, a lawyer. I miss that guy. Everybody that I've seen that I used to look up to in the Melee community and in, like, Smash Bros., they've either quit or just... No, 9 times, like, they actually all quit. They actually all just, like, grew up. I'm just like, man, what do I do now? Like, CDK quit. Psycho Midget, I think, quit. Taffakins quit. Squid quit. Face Roll quit. Bizarro Flames quit. Luigi Kid quit. Alex19 still plays the game. Well, no, Alex19 quit. Mike Hayes quit. Zio, I think, quit. Koopa Troopa is, like, not really playing that much. East Coast Jeff quit. And then I haven't heard from, like, the other top international players, too. So, like, somebody like Pew Pew quit. Yeah, I don't know. But with everybody quitting and stuff like that, you're gonna have a lot more people, like, step up to play the game a lot more. Like, Billy Bo Peep, Dr. Light used to play the game, but he quit and stuff like that just because, you know, nobody liked wobbling ice climbers at the time. Mega Christmas still plays. Brand's new. Things like that. I don't know. The best Roy Man lives in SoCal, yeah. Alright, who is Synergy sending next, baby? I'm tired. But yeah. I don't know. After this, I'm just wanting to chill out for a little bit. But thank you guys all for the support and watching this. It's been great streaming. Oh yeah, if you guys do want, it would very much like help me out if you guys gave me a follow, or if you guys, at least I would say is like, please give me a follow, because every follow helps, especially with the follower count and me trying to get into partnership. Subs also help out too, but like, you know, subs are subs. It's like something to show that you like the channel and that you would actually like watch, but like, you know, just helping me out by watching also. I just can't thank all of you guys enough for that, so thank you. Keep talking about Smash? Okay. So, let me tell you a story about Elegant, okay? So, or sorry, Eleband, unfortunately. So, I went to Genesis with this guy, and I was stuck in a room with him, old SoCal PR player named Taternator, who would literally only be PR just because they would snipe tournaments, they would go to only the minimum amount of tournaments, and then just argue their way to be PR'd instead of actually being good, because he would often drown in pools, unfortunately. Or not unfortunately, he didn't actually work for it, right? In my opinion, Just Omega and Ketchup were a lot better than top Taternator. I had to live with them. I had a friend named Lamp. I had Elegant, and I had Lauren. We all had rooms, or we were all sleeping in the same room together, okay? At Genesis, and what happened was I came back, they were all drinking, there was throw up all on my side of the bed, so I could not sleep on that bed. The whole floor was just like, was just a mess, and the clean parts was where Taternator would sleep. So then I had to sleep on like the side of the bed where Lauren and Elegant were sleeping, because they like offered it to me. I was on like one very little like inch by inch side, and it was the most awkward thing too, because I would get kicked up from the bed by Elegant every single like few hours. I was like, oh, I can't go to sleep, right? I woke up the next day to go to my pools. I fucking drowned because I had 2 hours of sleep, because I kept getting woken up every 30 minutes by Elegant fucking kicking me. It was the worst. Ugh. But yeah, that's like a story. Another story that I had, let's see, what other top players? I went over and hung out with, what other top Smash players? Because I hung out with like Super Noon and Leffen, but like that was more of like a fighting games hangout, so not like a regular thing. I think. Oh yeah, I hung out with Big Boss. Yeah, so I hung out with Big Boss at an In-N-Out where Dragneel works, and we walk in. It was me, Nito, Big Boss, Dragneel, and Yarne, and they didn't really know who I was, so I introduced them as, you know what, I'll just talk about this later. We're getting into Cloud versus Robin, 6-6. We extended this crew battle by 1. Both players starting out, fantastic job starting out, getting the Arc Thunder, almost catching the jump in, but the fantastic up B out of shield, 14%, tries to continue the pressure with the aggressive back air on that platform, unfortunately does not. Oh my goodness, forward air, not getting the spike hitbox, but still very good damage. Arc Fire comes out. What you really need to do against that Arc Fire damage, especially if it's on your shield, you have to instantly roll away after either like the first hit or like a few hits, because that's a free run-up grab or free run-up shield break from Robin. And fantastic job waiting and trying to, waiting and reacting to that Arc Fire and instantly up-being. But unfortunately, no punish on any of these pretty laggy moves from Robin. And wow, catches the Levin Sword. No Levin Sword to kill. So Cloud really does need to go in and tried to catch them with a forward tilt with the back air, and just says get off of me with the get up attack and forward airs him all the way on the other side of the stage. Arc fire into neutral air, nothing just yet. You have to be very fast with getting off the ledge with the arc fire. The best way, in my opinion, to do it is you have to neutral get up into the arc fire at the second to last hit, so that by the time you do get up into it, the hitbox is over and you're able to run up and punish the arc fire. And that's what I mean by if you hold shield against arc fire, you're gonna die. But I'm also gonna say, unfortunate kind of SD, because you saw that air dodge backwards from the cloud into a kill. Nice cross slash, 134%. Anything could do it right now. Wow, just tries to go in for the very aggressive down air play. And tries to catch him with the up smash too. Tries to ladder the cloud up with the arc fire, but one more arc fire. Tries to Thoron back down there, but now the Robin has one more use of the electric book, one more use of the fire book, but nothing doing it just yet. Fantastic job closing out that stock. Double cross slash into forward air, that's going to be negative. Fantastic back throw, and just tries to get up from ledge as fast as possible. Fantastic dodge from the enchanted blade beam, from the limit blade beam. Jumps over the second empowerment of the arc thunder, or the thunder. That eventually will kill at this percent. And arc thunder into grab. Fantastic job. Tries to wait, and that's what I mean by you have to mix up your rhythm on getting up, especially in disadvantage. The Cloud player, Keanu, is able to wait until the last stage of the move happened of dash attack. Tries to nair out a shield. Fantastic job from Robin. And this is really close. Both players could die any second. The L Thunder coming out. Double L Thunder taking that stock. Now, and back air taking that stock, you know, being very, very close, anything could happen. What the Cloud could do is the rush down and the up B out of shield could definitely do so much more damage. And actually, double forward air and tries to run up down air, rising down air. In my opinion, since this is a crew battle, just go for the suicide at that point. At that, like, they couldn't really recover at that point, and even if you did die, they would have to die first just because you have limit on deck. But now you reset neutral 89% and just trying to chase down the Robin. You have to be very careful chasing Robin down, just because they could forward air you, they could back air you, they could do a lot of moves to just say, hey, I get to do this to get some free damage to claw my way back, if you're not careful in how you rush this character down. 90% able to heal 10 total, and this should be it. Yes, fantastic job from Robin. Saw the opportunity and actually took it. So definitely what happened was the Cloud tried to get in there. Too many up smash whiffs, too many rush down mechanics to really keep track of, and then he just got punished with the back throw, with the neutral air, with the clean edge guard, and that's kind of what you get. But, you know, good learning experience for everybody. Dude, what's up, Xander Madman? ADS, attack damage support. What's good? How you doing? How's everybody doing so far? But yeah, fantastic job. I think Hedgie took like 5 stocks so far. Thank goodness that Synergy said, hey, we want to extend it so that they have actually one more player, you know? Because if this was the case, like, it would have literally just ended right now. You know, it would have been fantastic job for Regal to end it out with that very clutch play, with being 2 stocks to like a man down. But yeah, everybody does say like, hey, you know what? I didn't air dodge. Hey, you know what? I did do X, Y, and Z. That's an SD and stuff like that. But an SD is an SD. I SD'd at the very last stock to a crew battle, and we lost because I SD'd a stock, and I threw away a lead. But you know what? What happens, happens. You have to just live with it. You have to live with your mistakes. Nobody's really gonna pay any mind. Also, I used to think that like, oh my god, my whole team was really counting on me to like do X, Y, and Z. But you know what? It is what it is. Synergy has 1 player left. They have to be very careful on who they send in. Oh, and they are actually sending in a player named Esk. E-S-K. I wonder if Kebab's around still, dude. I miss Kebab. Kebab was in my crew like multiple times. I think we were on like La Spada, which was like the Bleach crew, and then that left. And then I was in like some Thunder's Gaming one, or like no, not like Thunder's Gaming as in the esports brand, but like Thunder's like electric thing with Electro, and then like that fizzled out. Now I'm Synergy, because actually I was invited to Synergy multiple times until I said yes. Kebab pinged you. I did. I said hi. I said hi to Kebab on stream. He came in here. He said hi. I saw him on the crew battle thing. I was just like, you know what? I'm working right now. I can't show that I'm reading the crew battle chat. So, you know, I have to be here. I have to have standards. I know everybody was complaining about like my ruling on like that lag switch, but it's like I didn't know who was who. I didn't know what was happening and stuff. I just gave my opinion, and I ignored it. I had to ignore it. The only time I would listen to people is if they're in this chat of twitch.tv/chickencup. Bonus points if they follow. Extra bonus points if they sub. Extra bonus points if they gift a sub. But you know what? It happens. But wow, the anchor for Synergy is a villager. Villager's so weird. Villager, you only have one game plan, and it's to stuff out the person, to camp out the person, and to very much set up in the worst possible places possible for the other person to try to recover and to get up from ledge. This character has some crazy combo game, and especially crazy boxing game. If you just do it, you know, if you just try your best to pocket and try to get all your damage out there. Oh wow, fantastic back air looking coming through from the Robin just to get some of that damage out. And yeah, you can kind of see right now the Villager doesn't have any time to set up. The Villager doesn't really have any time to camp out with the forward airs, because right now Robin's able to set up the Arc Thunders and Thunders so well and just have those installed that it's just so much more dangerous later that it's so like that you can't really pocket it, right? Or like you can pocket every single type of Thunder, but you know, why would you want to do that when you're already freaked out by the Thunder potentially to come, that you just have to want to put your buttons in. I know it might not make sense of what I'm saying, but Villager needs to play a lot more slow, and even though they're playing this character, they have to realize, yes, I am gonna play this character to try to slow you down, and even though I'm giving you time to set up and to get your Arc Thunders, he just needs to say like, okay, you have your Arc Thunder, how are you gonna get in? You have to really play that way. But fantastic job though, doesn't matter. Off stage, Robin super struggles against the forward smash, just because Robin's one of those characters that has to ride the wall a lot. Also, can you say S tag like you're saying S with the sketh? What, like esk? Like esk or esk? Or skeks? Like what do you want me to say? Like that's the guy's name. That's the player's name. But yeah, homies are trying to bait, saying like, oh, I hope I don't have to fight X, Y, and Z. Please finish your story so I can go to sleep. It was a story about... Oh yeah, me, Nito, Big Boss, Yarne, and Dragneel. Okay, so we go in, and Dragneel isn't supposed to go into work and ask for like food, right? So like homie has his like hood up. He's like, hey, can I have like a double and stuff like that? I'm just like, oh my gosh, Draggy Neil, like up over was like, yo, hey, yeah, so like I heard that you're like really good at Smash Bros. He instantly got embarrassed, really hated me for the rest of the night just because like I exposed him in front of his coworkers. But like, you know, that's just how I am. And Big Boss didn't know why he was just like, dude, why are we hanging out with this guy after this MEM tournament, right? He was basically my translator for like all my really dumb jokes with like just going up to random people, raising my hand in the middle of like the restaurants, like, excuse me, could I have some like extra spread and stuff like that? I need like 8 of them to eat. Also, Big Boss was very disgusted to me because in my double like in and out order, I don't care what anybody says, this is the quintessential way to eat in and out. You have to get a double with no tomatoes or pickles, okay? You have to get an animal style, you have to get a well done fry because the well done fries are so fresh, and a large lemon up because, you know, Dr. Pepper is very good as a second, but lemonade and 7-Up on the secret menu tastes really good. And you use the 5 to 8 packets of spread to put all on your burger and to put all on your french fries because you want a bulk, right? So that's how much you have to eat. I'm based, trust me. Hold on. Oh yeah, sorry about the room, by the way. I cannot wait for people to be like, damn, bitch, you live like this. Burrow. We're in the middle of a crew battle right now. We're actually in the middle of a crew battle right now. I cannot make my bed right now. Alright. Oh yeah, thank you for the hydrate, by the way. Okay. Last match of the day, actually. Could S close it out against Kikaru? Who knows? You know, this is three stocks at 3. Both players just testing their thing. Nice taunts coming out, and now the game starts. What I really want to see is Esk stuffing out all the backers and all the forwarders coming from Cloud, and you can't really like interact with Cloud in this situation. What you can do though is in disadvantage for Cloud, you could wait and grab, you could wait and set up your Lloyd rockets, but you cannot go in and just do aggressive forward airs and aggressive nairs on shield. This is not what this character does. Like, this is not what Villager does well, and you're just gonna die for it. Like, see right there, you tried to nair in disadvantage to try to, you know, set up more space. 9 times out of 10, character, like, you're able to do that really well, but as Cloud, all you have to do is you have to put up your shield, push the R and L button, and press that up B, and that's all you have to do. You have to do that, or you have to do your nair, and that's so hard to do. Essentially, you have to have Cloud approach you to do a lot of damage, and in that Cloud approaching, like, you just lost his stock, you know? Cloud approach, SD'd, and this is gonna be so much damage. No SDI coming out. You actually have to like hold out like super a lot. 61% though, and wow, the elongated Lloyd rocket hitbox was able to hit, almost do it for Esk. The forward smash actually trading with the up B. And that actually could have done another stock. Wow, actually, just catching Esk up on the platform, forward smashing, trying to catch him out. And I'm really surprised that F Smash has such a low priority. Usually F Smashes have a lot of priority, but because it's a projectile, it just, you know, does not do anything. Tries to catch the landing with a Lloyd rocket to the ledge, but unfortunately does not get it just yet. And that's kind of like the power of Cloud right now. Cloud is basically like a moving wall. And if you wall out the villager in the area where, okay, you could hit them before they Lloyd rocket or before they forward air, or no, sorry, yeah, before they forward air or Lloyd rocket, it's just a wrap. It's just a GG, right? You're able to hit both the projectile and them at the same time, and they can't do anything. They have to play disadvantage. But vice versa, though, if you're trying to forward air preemptively way too much, and they're just way too far away from you, you're still going to get hit by the Lloyd. You're still going to get hit by the aggressive nairs once in a while, and you're definitely going to get hit by the forward airs. And yeah, that's what I mean. Fantastic double back air, just trying to get more stage. And you got to be really, really careful on those platforms against Cloud. Cloud's looking for the up smashes, trying to catch you running in, so he's preemptively up smashing, which is a fantastic idea to try to get this character to run into you. But this character isn't running into you. That's the thing. This character is trying to keep away from you, so you have to just up smash in places that you think though they will be, not like where you are currently right now, hoping that they come in. Oh my goodness! Tries to go for another forward smash cheese on the platform, and this is a scrap right now. Last stock from both teams, and yeah, that's fantastic job with the forward airs, just catching out the Lloyd Rockets. And wow, this is I think that Cloud could be able to do this if he keeps up with the forward air spacing a little bit better, and especially just trying to do his best to recover. Oh my goodness, recovers from that. Be careful with the double up smash, because most of the times after you're on ledge, 9 times out of 10 you would want to run down from the platform to forward air to back air, just because, you know, that's the fastest option that you have. Run off from platform, forward air, back air, instant damage. It's so fast, it auto cancels most of the time, and you know, that's just what happens. Fantastic job though from Esk to close out the game, to close out the crew battle, and good job though from the Cloud player. Tried to keep up, but that unfortunate SD was just, you know, that shouldn't have happened. But yeah, good job everybody for that Mickey Mouse bracket. Honestly, if Regal did not ask for a extension, they would have won by 1 stock. But we won by 1 stock because of the extension. So that was very unfortunate. Anyways, I'm gonna make my bed. Thank you guys all for watching. And if you guys want to stick around, I'll be playing like maybe 1 or 2 games, and then I'll probably leave to take a break to go get food, and then come back to play some Arknights. So if you guys want to watch for me personally and not the crew battle, just sit tight, go do something, get some food and stuff like that. If you only wanted to watch the crew battle to support Synergy or Regal, you know, now's your time to exit out. There's nothing else. Ugh. There's gonna be a Smash stream later, though, I feel. It's gonna be a variety, I told you. There you go, I've made it. I've made my bed. But yeah, good job everybody. I hate you. I actually hate you, actually. Oh, why does chat? Oh, you're supposed to be my mod. You're supposed to help me out. I also need to pay out predictions. Slash. Ah. Well, I need to see where this dude is. Wow, everybody left from the voice chat. Oh well. But yeah. Alright, let me just go to Irvine real quick. Nah. But yeah, thank you everybody for coming through. And now it's for me to get back on my stream overlays. Oh, nope. that. I think it was this, and it was... Nope, not that. It was... Oh yeah, I need to hide these now. 1, 2, 3. Alright. No stream for Farmless Local? I don't think so. Alright, I'm gonna play one match as... One match as Zero Suit Samus. I don't know, I've been liking playing Zero Suit Samus as of late. This character feels way too good. I usually play Wi-Fi with the UCR people, yes. I usually played Wi-Fi with the UCR boys actually during COVID. Alright, so oh. Wow. No! I knew he was gonna nair out a shield. Oh, I'm dead. I should have been dead. Oh my god, my back air. Oh, my back air. Wi-Fi, baby. Oh, baby, Wi-Fi, baby. No, dude. But you can kind of see, like, Zero Suit Samus is really fucking good. Look at all her, like, movement options that she has, and look how crazy she could run around everywhere. Vice versa. Oh, sorry, vice versa. She could just instantly die. Crazy juggles. Tries to nail her shield way too much. And then I can just kill him with the side B right now. Oh. Oh well, fuck it, I'll just grab him. Yep, there we go. I don't know. I've been enjoying playing Zero Suit Samus. I'm not gonna change my character because like I love Pit way too much, but I feel like I'm learning a lot with by playing other characters. Like, do you guys feel that way too? Like, if you guys play a different character, you guys like get to learn something. Like, you guys get to learn something about your character that you never have before. Oh, I'm dead. Ah, how did that miss? I think I could die here. Yep, and flip kick for the game. Alright. Any tips for playing against Zero Suit Samus? Zero Suit Samus is way too fast for you. Like, as in, like, Homie likes to just run around everywhere empty jump everywhere, and then they try to land on you most of the times with nair and down air. So that's kind of like the only way that you could really kill them, is you just have to just charge up smash and hope that they down air you, or hope that they flip kick and stuff your way. Don't try to punish flip kick sometimes, because if you get hit by the aerial version of flip kick, they're negative, so then you could instantly get hit by the flip kick into up air. Just have rap cancel means it. From my experience, I don't learn what other characters can do against my character when I play them. I have to learn the matchup to understand what to do. In my opinion, playing as Zero Suit Samus for like the past like month and stuff so far, I've been learning how to get a lot more damage, and I'll utilize a lot more of my different speeds to try to get in, rather than just using my longer hitbox and trying to play interactively towards other people. Because in my opinion, this character's so fucking good, but only if you don't interact. And that's something that I definitely need to learn. Alright, but I'm gonna end stream to get my dinner. I'll be back with some more Arknights and some more Super Smash Bros. So, take care. Yeah. But yeah, it's kind of like, if you learn how to play Falco and stuff like that, you'll learn a lot more side B stuff with Fox. Or if you play Marth and Fox and stuff like that, some Marth tactics, such as waiting and such as being very patient and stuff like that on your swings when you're aerialing, transfer over to Fox and vice versa. And, you know, Sheik, Tech Chase, Falcon, you're able to move around a lot more instead of sitting in shield and waiting for the other person to wave dash, or waiting for you to wave dash out of shield. Things like that. But yeah, we'll talk more later. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.